have a live painting class. It's going to be more like a oriental painting class. This is just the black color, and you don't have to worry about any other color except the stamp. And these are the samples. You can change any color of the flowers, and you don't really need too many colors. I put all this, and I'm not really using more than 5 colors in here. So now we're gonna start with the painting. This is 11 by 14 canvas, and I got it from Dollar Tree. And this morning, I was so blessed to have this board. But we see how it works. If it works really good, then you can just go ahead and grab something from Dollar Tree. And I have the little towel. I know it's kind of a little bit messy. That is good. And I'm going to put in the water a little bit. Just dip in the water. I'll squeeze a little bit. And I have a nutmeg brown, which is this nutmeg brown. Okay. And I'm going to put a little bit of a color because it needed some background, and I'm not going to just use just the white board. I'm going to just use a little bit, and with a big brush, if you have, I'm going to start to split around the color. It doesn't have to be exactly the same color, and some places will be darker, some places light. I'm just going to split the color. And it doesn't have to be really pretty either. I'm just gonna put the color so I can rid of the white. And after I put this, and it's kind of a little bit messy, so I'm gonna just go back a little bit better with that. Just go one strike, just go up, and it looks really nice that way. So now we're ready to paint. Okay. We're going to use this color. It's acrylic, but I'm using as a water color. And because I'm not going to use a water color for this painting because I'm not really using all the time. You can use this half inch flat brush, or you can use a half-inch angle brush. Either way will be working, but it needs a little scale how to use this. I'm going to use angle brush, okay, and I'm going to show you later with just a flat half-inch brush. First of all, I'm going to use, I hope you all have it ready for the pink and the red. I'm going to use this later. Dip it in the water, the brush. You don't have to dry them. I'm going to use just the pink, a little bit more water. You're going to shape a flower petal. It doesn't have to be really beautiful. You can just put one little line, and you can just put a shape. Just shake it up a little bit, and then shake it up a little bit. And when you do that, it will look like a couple of different colors. Then a second one, it doesn't have to be exactly the same petal. And I'm going to just go change my position of a brush, just flat like this, and I push it down. Okay. Then I'm going to just push the little bit color down here. So it will have look like a couple of different colors. Then I'm going to use a third petal. I'm going to use third petal and just use a little bit, start from flat and turn over to the other side. And here I'm going to just go halfway, and I'm going to mix the color. Okay. Then I'm going to have another petal, push it and go up, turn. Oh, it's not enough color, so I'm going to put a little bit more color. Turn the brush, and I push a little bit down here. So now I'm going to use a different brush. It's not much different. I'm going to dip into the water and use the pink mixed with a little bit of water. And I'm going to use a second a flower petal. I'm going to use maybe halfway around, and then other side halfway finish. Then I'm going to get some more color and just flat and go up, and this side flat, go down, turn, go down. It's not much color, so I'm going to mix a little bit more pink here. Okay, then I'm going to use this one for just mix here, another petal, and go up, and half it goes up, and I mix them a little bit. And here I'm going to use the flat angle and run to the right and get a little bit more color. Follow this one and turn my brush up and turn here. Turn a little bit here. Even if it doesn't show, that's okay, because we're going to use a red color later. Now I'm going to use this one in the water. I'm going to use the number 2 detail brush. I'm going to put some water with my brush to get wet, and I'm going to use just the red. This petal, flower petals, is still wet, so I'm going to use the red. I'm going to just go over, and then I'm going to use a little line. Then I'm going to just put some more color. Just mix them a little bit and go and then get some more color. And I'm just going to follow this one and give it some lines. Then you can just mix them. They're here. In the same way, and here I'm going to just give a little line and give a little vein. Then you're going to mix them a little bit with your brush, so it has a little shade. And the same way here, I'm going to just give a little line and just a little vein. That's it. And the next one, next petal, this one, I'm going to do the same way. I'm going to use a little line for the red. Then I'm going to give a little line like a vein, and I'm going to just whatever some color, and I'm going to split the color, whatever you already have, and brush is still wet, so it's good. I'm just trying to look like a watercolor. Then I'm going to put a little bit of a vein here. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. And the same way, and I'm going to do this petal, the flower petal. I'm going to put a little vein, and I'm going to just mix them a little bit, look like a shade. And here I'm going to give a little line, so I give a little line for the shade. Okay, and this one is kind of a little bit light, so I'm going to give a little bit more red and just turn around, just follow this petal, and I'm going to get some more water, tap it on your plate, and I'm going to split the color. And I'm going to just give a little bit of vein out of the petal. And this one is the same way, just follow the line. I got to get some more red. Follow the line and split the color a little bit. Okay, but still doesn't look like popping out. Okay, so it's no problem. You're just gonna get more red on the tip. I'm gonna just give a little dots, tip, 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 and a little bit tip line. And just follow the little dots here and there, and then give a little bit pop. Okay, so pop, pop, pop. Okay, don't write up this one. Still, we gotta do some butts, the baby butts. I'm gonna put. You have to figure it out where you're gonna put the baby butts. I'm gonna put the butt right here, flower butt, Just make a little round or like an egg shape. What an egg shape. Just put one line on the other side. Look, one line here and other line on the other side. See, thus the flower is done. It's very easy and simple flowers. I'm going to put it in the water. Now I'm going to use green. I am using 3 different colors of green. This is very light. It doesn't have to have exactly the same color. You can get a leaf green. Okay, this is a lemonade green, and this is English ivy green, which is a very dark color green. And I have okay, this is Kelly green. If you use only one, it would not popping out, and it would not have the live color. So I'm using these 3 colors, okay? And I'm going to use angle brush first, okay? Just to show you how it works. And usually I use dark color first. I'm gonna use a little bit more water. And I want you to remember, when you see all these paintings, all the leaves are kind of like around that, okay? And summer is taller, but it's not going everything straight up. It goes round, split. It starts with a right in the middle, but it's gonna split. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you first move. Use brush like this, flat, and go up and turn, finish it. And same way, flat, go up and turn, make it thinner, finish it. And I'll do it again. I'm going to start from here. I'm going to turn from here. I'm going to go a little bit over, and this one, same way. I'm going to go out all the way. I'm going to turn my brush so you could get thinner on the tip. See? So, and this one, I don't have to do that. I'm just going to go same way, just thin. Okay? Like that. Then I'm going to change my brush. Detail brush. I'm going to use only dark color, because I'm going to make a little stems for all the baby buds. Okay, you can start from here, or you can start from here anywhere, but I like to start with the bottom. But a lot of people, they don't like to start from the bottom. They like to start from the top. When you start from the top, it gets really thick first, so I usually start from the bottom. And it doesn't have to be perfect, so I'm going to just go up in here and use it here. Look like a little bit natural looking. So I'm going to do the same way this one. I'm going to start from here, because this might be just a hiding from behind this flower. So I'm going to start from here. I'm going to go up, and I'm going to use this step a little bit and go up. How pretty is that? And this one, I'm going to do the same way. I'm going to start growing from here up, straight up. Then I'm going to put a little bit up from the flower, and I'm going to start from here and connect to the baby bud. Okay, that is so pretty. Then now I'm going to connect with these flowers, the main flowers. I'm going to start from the bottom. Go up, and connect. And again, this one. I'm going to connect from here, up, and slowly cut. So it looks like it's a thicker, the bottom part, and thinner when it connects with the flower. So now I'm just going to put this one away. Let's try just in case you don't have an angle brush, and I'm going to use this flat head, okay? I'm going to use Killy Green. I'm going to use a Killy Green. You have to have some water because we're trying to painting like a watercolor. And I'm going to start from here, even overlap from the dark color, that's okay. I'm going to start from here, and I'm going to turn, and I'm going to pass the flower, finish it here, and the same thing. I'm going to start from here, go up, and I'm going to start turn my brush with your finger like this, okay? So I'm going to turn, start from here, starting to turning, and make it really thin. Okay, that is really cute. And I'm gonna do another one, and this time I don't have to do anything. I'm gonna start with the thin side. I don't have to turn. I'm just gonna go like this, turn by itself. Okay, then I'm gonna use a little bit more dark color from here, make a thinner one. Okay, and this one, see, I'm not making flat, I'm just gonna go thin leaves in a dark color, use thin turning like that. So now I'm going to change to angle brush. I'm going to give it a little bit of the water, okay, and I'm going to start to use dark lightest green, okay, lime green or leaves green. I'm going to start to use here a little bit flat and give some light, okay, and I'm going to turn. When I put this one in the lower part with a flat, start turning here anywhere and turn down here. So it's more like leaves are so long, so I'm gonna go ahead and go some are a little bit taller and some go a little bit higher, but still looks like it's just not enough leaves. I don't know, so let me just add it a little bit more, and behind the flower leaves, okay, then you can always change to different color too. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go with a detail brush because we gotta treat a little bit flowers at the butt and need a little support with a green. So I'm gonna just mix with a Kelly green and a light green, and I'm gonna just cover a little bit here and cover this side too, like that. See, now flowers is not gonna fall off. It's gonna stay like this and go up, and you can open a little bit too and make it a little bit cuter. And then I'm gonna do this one, and I'm gonna use a little bit darker color on the right side. Then I'm gonna put little leaves, small leaves. Maybe I'm gonna put little leaves, whatever it sticks out. Okay, when I push this one, or you watch how it works. I'm gonna push this brush with a paint, push down, and then slowly go up and then let go. That's how it works. And again, this one, I'm gonna push down, then slowly let go. Make a small, cute leaves. And here too. See, I have a little branches sticking out. I'm gonna just use this one, push down, and I'm gonna just slowly push it. Make a little leaves and make it really cute. And at this one, I'm gonna do that same way. Okay, so it looks like a full of leaves and flowers. And here I'm gonna add a little bit more leaves. And here I'm gonna just add a little bit in here. Okay, it looks like this is pretty good and pretty full. And I'm just gonna use some of it here, color, and here, and a little bit mix in here, go out. Okay, just put the done in this flower, and it's kind of a little bit empty in here, so I'm going to just add a little bit, but I need a little bit water. So I'm going to just go over here, and a little bit darker color. You can always add if you want to, because I don't know your painting, and everybody has different, even 100 people is painting same design, it always comes to a different way, okay? And always looks beautiful. I think this is really done with the flower. But if you finish the painting, it's kind of something is missing. And if you want to say this is an oriental painting, then you have to make a stamp. Okay, what we're gonna do, we don't have a really stamp, real stamp, so we're gonna make a fake stamp. I'm gonna use red color. If you have any red, even flat red or bright red, it doesn't matter, red. And I'm gonna use, you can do either round or square. I like a square because it's a round, it's kind of hard to put your letter, your name, your letter. So I'm gonna make a square. Sometimes I don't make a perfect square. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start from here, measure my eyes with maybe half an inch off from the board. Oh, maybe a little bit off, because if you're gonna frame it, maybe you might lose a couple of millimeters. So I'm gonna just go a little bit off from the side, but I already put this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just go over here. I'm gonna make a little square. Okay, if your name is Lucy, you're gonna put Lucy. But if your letter, your name is the 6 letters, you have to figure how many you're gonna put in here. If you want to put just initial, then you can just put your initial in here, or you can put maybe like me, Ruby Young Pirotta. Then I can just put R and Y and P, and one left. That's okay. Then you can just put little dots or something, just to figure it out and make it cute. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start writing my name. Just in case you cannot remember my name, I'm gonna put my name here, or I'm gonna try to fit this box, and you don't really have to use lots of water in here because it's a stamp. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to make a little bit darker than flower. So I'm gonna use just the B. Make sure this is all same size, okay? That way it looks cute. I'm not really good with the writing, so I'm gonna just put Y like this, okay? So it looks like it's a stamp, but I figured it out on how nice to have year of 2020 on Chinese. So I wrote a couple of the number. It's really easy. I made a little sample here, and I'm sure you can follow this one. Okay, this is after Jesus. So is it AC 2020, and this is about what year is a year, 2020 year. That's what it is. But if you think it's just too hard, you can just put 2020. That's the only you could do. And I have a Sharpie. You can do the Sharpie. What I try to put this, and you have to match with the line with the stamp, or you can go off from the stamp. It doesn't have to be what about with the stamp. But I don't know how, when I write And when I wrote here, it's kind of a little bit up the line. So what I did, I put the tape, 3 tapes, then I can just open the one tape, okay? So I can write here. First number is a 2. Top line is shorter than next number. 2. This is 2. 2000 is, this is 1,000. And one little bit kind of slash. Then you can put cross. This is called 1,000. Okay? This is 1,000. So 2,000. And also is a 2 is the top one is smaller than bottom one. 2. Okay? 2020. A tens number is like a cross. This is tens. So 20. Okay? And this is a year. And slash here and put number down, long stick number, and one little stick in here. Another one goes to the right. Then start under here and go all the way to the cross. See, it's called 2020 of year. Okay, I hope you can see it. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do, but I'll use a Sharpie. I think it's gonna be easy if you do that. So, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use my brush. I'm gonna use my brush, use a black color, okay? Then I'm going to use here, of course, the top part that is not easy to write, and I can use that one, but you don't have to do that. And I'm just gonna use this, the brush. This is, then this is, oops, wrong. It's supposed to be like this. That's go the lower part. Mostly I'm nervous because you're watching me. Okay, this is after Jesus, and at 2000. Okay, and it makes it look like a very oriental painting. And this is ear, and oops, this is ear. So this is done. But if you want to make something really, really cute, if you have an extra color, I'm going to put butterfly in there. Let me see. Maybe I can use this plate. You can watch this over and over, so you can practice with the family, and maybe your husband could do blue flower, and then you could do pink, and your son or your daughter could do purple, and whatever you want to do is going to be really fun with the family activities. I'm going to use a flat head brush. I'm going to use a Indian yellow. First, you're going to just make a little rectangle, like a rectangle. And I'm going to just show you easy way, but it's kind of rectangle, a little bit crooked rectangle. I'm going to just leave this one out and use detail brush. I'm going to use a little bit of a maybe blue, maybe it up to you. You could use black, or you can use even you can use brown, and whatever you want to do. But I want to make this one look different, just a pop a little bit. And I'm going to use this head, just long line, and finish with a thin on the bottom. Okay, then I'm going to wash my brush, and I'm going to go back to the yellow color. Okay, the yellow color. See right here, the other wing. I'm gonna just put a little bit of a wing showing other side. Okay. All right. Then I'm gonna wash my brush, and I'm gonna use the leftover brown color, so I can use antenna. It's called antenna, right? Antenna. Just go follow the head in a little bit and scroll here, and then another one next to it. Follow the scroll. It's just other side look like. Then I'm gonna use maybe white. It doesn't matter, white or red or whatever. I'm gonna just use a little details, okay? And maybe little legs here, okay? And you don't really see much the butterfly, so I'm gonna give a little details. Whatever leftover, you can use any leftover color. I'm gonna use a leftover red color. Just give a little dots. Dot, 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 okay? Oops, that was the big one. Dot. Dot, dot, dot. I think the painting is a little bit dry, so it doesn't really come out pretty, but you just put little dots, little polka dots, okay? Little polka dots, so it look pretty. Okay, so it looks like a little butterfly. It's not pretty as another one, but I think today lesson is done. Okay, that's what it looks like. Okay, I think this is really cool, right? I'm gonna put right in front of the other one. I hope you enjoyed the class, and maybe if you desire to have another class, and then you let me know. And if you have any questions, you let me know also, okay? And I hope you have a great weekend and have a great Sabbath day tomorrow. And don't forget to study your Come Follow Me. That is a great book. And I see you next time.